Hello to you and thanks for being with us today for Spotlight Carolina. I'm Mark Caney. If you suffer from sinus problems, a minimally invasive in-office procedure at Mountain Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates may be the ticket to relief. Dr. John Buenting joins us today from Mountain Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates. Thanks for being here today.
Mark, thanks for having me.
People are excited. They have this new procedure that's in their own backyard. They can get relief from their sinus problems that are causing problems in their life. Talk about some of the symptoms that this procedure is treating.
This is called balloon sinuplasty, and it may seem a little self-evident, but it treats sinus problems. How do you know you have a sinus problem? It's kind of one of those things, if you have to ask yourself, you probably don't. Nasal congestion, facial pressure and pain, post-nasal drip, mouth breathing. You wake up in the morning and your mouth is dry, you can't breathe through your nose. It's a sinus problem. Most people initially will seek out care from a primary care doctor and urgent care. Sometimes that works. When it doesn't, go to a sinus specialist. If you have a heart problem, you probably run it by your primary care provider at first. You don't usually stop there. You see a cardiologist.
When it comes to people who right here in the Asheville area, tell them why it's worth making that trip over to Silva to have this procedure done.
Exactly. So balloon sinuplasty is a tried and true method for opening narrow sinus drainage pathways. We've used it in the operating room for years. What's different about what we do is we do it in the office. So instead of general anesthesia, instead of maybe an overnight hospital stay or a prolonged recuperation from that more invasive procedure, people make the quick trip to Silva. In the office, the procedure takes about 40 minutes, home the same day, typically back in action in a day or two. If you want to get this done in the office, if you're not interested in having the hospital bills and the hospital stay, we're your only option west of about Statesville.
Spring allergy season is upon us as well. Is this something that can help people who really suffer from spring allergies?
Sure, absolutely. Now, balloon sinuplasty, in-office sinus procedures, they don't cure allergy, all right? That's an immune system issue. But what they do is they give more room for tissue to swell before the sinus drainage pathway is blocked. Get a little technical just for a second. The normal sinus drainage pathway is about as big as a pencil lead. The balloon dilates that to about as big as a pencil, 6 millimeters across. Tissue can swell without things blocking up. It means you don't get the pressure, you don't get the fluid buildup, you don't get the drainage, you don't get the bacterial sinus infection.
This is something that insurance companies are helping out with?
Exactly. There's no hospital bill, there's no pathology bill, there's no anesthesia bill. We cover all that. The insurance companies are pushing for it. It saves the patient money, them money. It's quicker, it's easier. Give it a try.
You want to learn more about this sinus procedure? The information's right there on your screen. The specialists at Mountain Ear, Nose, and Throat Associates can do that for you at mountainent.com, 586-7474. Like you said, it's the only game in town to do it. Lots of great information today, Dr. Buenting. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being with us today on Spotlight Carolina. I'm Mark Caney, and until next time, take care.